Hey everyone here, Adrian again, Pauperpalooza. I'm playing, where's my Kuldotha Boros deck? There we go. Playing against Jamie this round. Best of luck. Looks like we're on the play. Not sure what they are on. Yes, I'd like to play first. This hand's pretty unkeepable. If we were on the draw, maybe, but I got a mulligan this. Ugh, this hand's not much better, but we'll go ahead and keep it because there is stuff to do. But not pleased with it. Scrying this to the top, most certainly. That'll enable us to put on a pretty good engine. Let's go ahead and play Windscarred Crag, and then we'll pass the turn back to our opponent here. Sorry if I sound a little out of breath. Jamie emailed me when I was in the other room, and I ran over so we could play our matches. So very out of shape, but what can you do? So next turn, I think we'll play the Ichor Wellspring. Turn after, we'll be able to play the Windscarred Crag and the Skyfisher, bouncing the Wellspring back to our hand. Looks like our opponent's on a black deck. I wonder if it'll be a repeat of last time. Let's go ahead and play this Wellspring, draw a card. Prism, not a bad draw. Lets us keep cycling for stuff. Cycling a Barrenmoor, that makes me believe that our opponent is probably on mono black. Not really sure how good or bad of a matchup that is. Leaving open some removal, so I actually don't think we want to play this Skyfisher quite yet. I think I'll be content to run out the Prism and see if we get a Kuldotha Rebirth here. And we did. Better lucky than good, I suppose. Let's Rebirth away this Wellspring, draw some cards, and get some fodder out to feed to our opponent's Edicts. Don't hate drawing the Glint Hawk, but definitely happy to get these goblins on board. Of course, this might be a Chittering Rats. Yes, indeedy. How did I know? We can easily bolt that next turn. In fact, let's put the bolt on top. And I think I want to bolt this and just swing in. Yeah, bolt. Then I can Glint Hawk, bounce Prophetic Prism back to my hand, and then replay Prophetic Prism. So yeah, this hand ended up being alright. Another bolt, not terrible. I think I'm going to save my bolts to deal with our opponent's creatures here. Yeah, mono black is I got a local player who plays that. He's very good with the deck. So I do have some reps in against it. I wouldn't be surprised if this was another Chittering Rats. Sign in Blood. Sign in Blood is kind of good for us because we are a we have a burn deck. Yeah, that's fine. Also, these are some sweet swamps from our opponent here. Very tasteful. Unearthing the Rats is okay. We'll just put the bolt back on top again. We can rebolt the Rats. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I normally don't say that on Moto. I don't really think it makes me, a bad person or anything. I just don't really say it a whole lot. Nah, you good. So yeah, let's bounce back this Prism, and then I think we're actually gonna bolt the Rat again. Yeah, we want to maintain our pressure here. Yeah, so we were Edict proof, but unfortunately not Disfigure proof. But still, getting in for 6 with these tokens. Well, 3 now, 3 earlier. Witches is actually pretty bad for us for obvious reasons. We've got a lot of little dudes. Drawing another land is not really that thrilling. Drawing another Skyfisher is a little thrilling. So let's go ahead and I guess we hold back the tokens and yeah, because he'll just eat one now. Yeah, let's just get in for 2 here. Yep, Victim of Night. All the removal. Let's Skyfisher. Let's bounce the Prism back to our hand. Really what we need is a Battle Screech. But drawing all 4 of our great furnaces here, no big deal. Journey to Nowhere is actually a terrific draw. I'll probably use that to go ahead and get rid of the witches to maintain some of the pressure on my tokens. Sign in Blood, probably good for us. Our opponent also almost has Grey Merchant mana, but I'm hoping to negate that a little here with this Journey. Rager, fine. I'm definitely going to get rid of these witches still. Yeah, no attacks, I'm assuming. Wow. Because our opponent has Crypt Rats, Chittering Rats, we should probably put that back in our hand. And I imagine now in response, Jamie will attempt to get rid of a token. And what we'll do is we'll actually ping the Rager so that he cannot block. And then we'll attack for 4. So yeah, it is a little unfortunate that we are almost out of cards here. We got really flooded this game. If he has another Unearth, this is obviously a terrible play, but we'll make him we'll make Jamie work for it here. Maybe not too terrible. If he rages again, he's actually in range of a Galvanic Blast. I imagine that our opponent will play a Grey Merchant if they have one. Wow, Pestilence. All right. That's pretty good. It's also kind of good for us. Mostly because it's going to do damage and we're a burn deck. Obviously, if we pointed the lightning bolts upstairs, we might be doing a little better right here, but what can you do? So really, ripping a Galvanic Blast would be awesome here. And this actually makes me happy that we, attacked into this Rager. But yeah, Pestilence is going to be very good against our deck. There's an Angler, so Pestilence is going to be around for forever. Ugh. Not good. Yeah, really not good, because now if we get Rats, we're just going to draw this land again. Fortunately, we do have some life to play with. If our opponent does decide to use the Pestilence, they will be within bolt range. Unless they have a Grey Merchant this turn, in which case we might be a little screwed. Yeah, Pestilence is a heck of a card. We'll see what they go for. Man, this game is pretty close, though. I wish I had a Galvanic Blast in my hand right now. I guess there's something to be said for bolting our opponent earlier as well, but I guess the one good thing about drawing all this land is it does mean that our Firebolt will be much more alive. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we have more than enough to play and flashback a Pyro. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. This does mean that unless they can get rid of this core Skyfish or another way, that they cannot use the Pestilence, so that's good. But of course, I'm sure there's an Edict. Oh, maybe not this turn, but perhaps a Disfigure. No, not this turn. So we actually do have some very live draws. Obviously not right now. We're about to draw that Windscarred Crag, which is unfortunate, but we had a bounce land, so what can you do? This does mean Pestilence is less useful, although if there is a Grey Merchant on the other side, we're probably just going to lose. Or even any sort of life gain, really. Heck, Tendrils of Corruption. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yep, there's Grey Merchant. We probably just lose on the spot. No, not on the spot, but close. Okay, yep, let's go ahead and concede. we'll say a little good game. What do we have against mono black? Not a lot, unfortunately. Definitely gonna bring in the Ray of Revelation. Gonna bring in Relic. Take out the... I actually kind of like all my cards. Maybe take out a Kuldotha Rebirth. No, that card seems okay. Maybe a Wellspring and a Prism. Yeah, sure. Let's try that. Let's try that. Cut some of the dirtier cards. Wait, why is the Ray Revelation not in the deck? My god, what did I put in instead? I think I just took it out instead of the Wicker Wellspring by mistake. Alright, there we go. Yeah, definitely want the Ray Revelation in here. I wonder if taking out a Prophetic Prism and a Wicker Wellspring is better if just taking out the Prophetic Prism's arm. No, I think this is fine. I think we got really flooded that game. I think we are capable of beating this deck. Maybe shouldn't have spent my bolts on those rats, though. It's just a tough decision because they also contribute to Grey Merchant. Yes, we will be on the play. Oh my goodness, we will mulligan. We will keep this. And yeah, let's put that on top. Play our Windscarred Crag. Next turn we'll play the Mountain, and then the that other card. And then next turn we can cycle this Forgotten Cave, if nothing else. Play our Bounce Land. And the turn after that we will have access to Battle Screech. Which is, I am not able to Galvanic Blast that, but I probably should before I play. That's fine. So now I kind of want to play out the Furnace, but let's go ahead and cycle the Cave. See what we get. Okay, Prophetic Prism makes me definitely want to play out the Furnace. And then next turn we'll be able to Galvanic Blast the Witches and hopefully draw something else to play. Yep, that fits just perfectly. Just attacking for 1 here, that's A-okay. Another Witch, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Alright, well we drew a Bolt for it, so I think what we should do... I don't think we want to just run out the Sky Fisher, so I think what we should do... And this is, again, like... I'm going to get rid of these this game because these are, huge threats to my cards. To my Battle Screech. So first, we actually do have to play the Ancient Den this turn, so maybe I will go ahead and play the Sky Fisher, which is just so bad if there's an Edict, although we didn't actually see any last game, so I wonder. But we do have to actually play the Ancient Den so that we can Galvanic Blast one of these Witches. So let's go ahead and do so, and then we'll return the Wellspring to our hand. The next turn, we can play and flash back the Battle Screech. And maybe be in a kind of a good position. Yeah, cycling a Baron more. So putting the Edict to the test here. Oubliette, that's better than an Edict because I do have the... right, I don't think Witches is a little unfortunate. I do have the... Ray of Revelation in my deck. Something happen? I'm going to pause until this clears. No sooner did I say it than it happened. All right, so next turn, okay, Thraben Inspector. So that, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll play the... I leave open a white. Yeah. So we'll play the Wellspring. We'll draw our card. Then we'll play the Inspector. Actually, we're gonna Journey the Witch, and then next turn we'll be able to play and flashback the Battle Screech. So I like this. Let's just go ahead and return this one. So next turn we can play Thraben Inspector and then play and flashback the Battle Screech. Which seems okay. Prism, not a bad draw. So yeah, let's Ancient Den, Thraben Inspector. Probably should have played this first. I guess it doesn't really matter. You can get rid of the whatever in response. So now we got a bit of an Air Force going on. We have two more card draw bits here. Okay, rats, putting Prism on top. That's not the worst. But we can go ahead and play the Prism and then crack our clue. Rally the Peasants would be great. That's not what we draw, though. Let's go ahead and get rid of this blocker, as well as two Devotion pips. And our opponent has actually missed several land drops, which is good for us. And now we have our Firebolt here in the bin. So let's hope that we can get there on the backs of these tokens. And then, of course, we can also use the Firebolt to clean up a Pestilence should our opponent have one. But really, we're hoping to draw into a Rally the Peasants here. I think that would just win us the game. Unless there's a Shrivel, that would be real unfortunate. All right, Victim of Night on our Thraben Inspector, not the worst. All right, so 1, 2, yeah, Bolt's good. Bolt's a good one to hang on to. Definitely can point that upstairs. Unfortunately, this is only 5 damage, so we will have to wait another turn and hope to fade a Gray Merchant here, which may be not that likely. We'll see. If this is just a Gurmag Angler, I think we're fairly okay with that. Yep. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez. Yeah, now we absolutely have to draw Rally the Peasants. Even that, I'm not sure if it saves us. Wellspring's a start. Let's run that out there. Glinthawk, not bad. We can run that out too. Absolutely, I will return this to my hand. All right, 2 bolts. That's good. I think we fail here if our opponent has another Gray Merchant. But as is, we can double bolt. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we just have to hope our opponent does not have another Gray Merchant. Gonna have to block here, I think, because of that. But I think we can win anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, if our opponent has another bolt. All right, that's unfortunate. But actually, I think we might have enough burn to be okay. All right, now it's looking a little grim. Double Edict. I guess end of turn we'll bolt. We actually kind of needed both of those birds. Bolt. All right, actually, this is going to be Xaxes. Awesome. Because our opponent has no more cards in hand, we'll be able to do this. Sweet. All right, what are we doing this game? This actually doesn't seem terrible against a card like Gray Merchant. What is the text on Gray Merchant? I'm actually going to look it up real fast. I'm actually pretty sure it's life loss, though. Yeah, of course it's lose life. That's way better. All right, well we're not doing that then. Probably we're gonna hope to win on the back of some of these other cards. Kind of think we just run it back. Consideration for Clark Clan Shaman. Also want to show off my promo Gorilla Shaman because looking for these. I mean, I love this art. He's holding a Mox Sapphire and Mox Monkey. It's great. Um, hmm. Trickery is no good. Standard Bearer is not great. Molten Rain is not good. Ancient Grudge is not good. These cards are whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll just run it back and hope we are the cards are with us. Hit us with your best shot. Fire away. I love this hand. Absolutely going to keep this. We have a Journey, we have a Kuldotha, we have a Wellspring. Leading off with a Baron Moore is just fine. I think what we'll do turn 1, Bolt is a great draw. I think we're just going to run out our Glint Hawk. A little risky, but sometimes a turn 1 Glint Hawk can just steal a game, and I think it's better than not doing anything at all, forcing our opponent to have a removal spell here, which is 100% likely because that's mono black. Yeah, that's fine. So now we're actually going to play out the Great Furnace. Ooh, Rally the Peasants, not bad. Yeah, actually, you know what? Holding the Glint Hawk was probably more correct, knowing that our opponent almost certainly has removal. Because now we're a whole turn behind. But we do have the Ichor Wellspring, we do have the Kuldotha Rebirth, and we have Rally the Peasants. We have good stuff. 2 bolts? Don't mind if I do. Only 1 red source, though. Well, that fixes that problem. So next turn, we're going to Great Furnace away the Wellspring, and we're going to leave up Bolt. Chittering Rats? No, Phyrexian Rager. All right. Well, that was not bad. Now we can do that. Let's see what we get off this Rebirth first. Another Rally the Peasants? That is a-okay with me. So actually, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and play the Wellspring. 3 bolts. That's like 9 damage. Yeah, 2 Rally the Peasants. Our opponent definitely needs some form of removal. Yes. A Shrivel would be super terrible. A Nausea, Wail of the Nym, any of these cards would be super terrible. Chittering Rats is not super terrible, though. Let's put that old Journey on top. Okay, so how do we want to play this? I think we should bolt Chittering Rats. Yeah, I think we should bolt Chittering Rats and then attack. Because I don't really want to trade my Goblin. Yeah, let's pre-combat bolt Chittering Rats. And then attack, and then rally. And now we have, 6 extra points of burn here. And we also have this Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, nausea is really unfortunate. 2 bolts makes me feel a little better, and we also have the journey, like I said. Okay, Silent Blood is great. Anything that gets me get closer to casting these 2 bolts is great. Let's return the Wellspring, and then I think we'll Wellspring again, and we'll leave up Bolt. Firebolt, not terrible. Still want to leave up regular Bolt, regular old Bolt. And then I think we can get this game here, because next turn even basically like the Gray Merchant here. Okay, that's fine. Because yeah, we have Bolt, Bolt, Firebolt. Drawing another red source would be actually nothing. All right, another Rager is absolutely great because now I don't think we can lose. Yeah, the triple Baron Moore hand. Yep, Bolt. Bolt. Firebolt. And that's gonna do it. Good games. Yeah, having the burn kill there was awesome. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode. Great games. Jamie, thank you so much for playing with me and letting me record. Look forward to seeing everyone again for our next match.